Man, 2026, it's got to be my year, man. When I sit down and I think about my playing career, I have a lot of regrets. But the number one thing that I regret was that I didn't ask for help in so many areas. But I was surrounded by people that were doing and have accomplished what I aspired to accomplish. Playing for the US men's national team, making the bag, super successful. And I was a teenager coming into a locker room surrounded by all these successful people. And I don't know for the life of me why I didn't ask enough questions. Why I didn't go up to LD and Edson Buttle and David Beckham and Chris Klein and Eddie Lewis and Gregg Berhalter and ask them, yo, what does it take to get there? Where am I lacking? You know, can you teach me? You know, I was so self-conscious. I was so worried about coming off as like the kid that didn't know what they were doing. And it was, if there was ever a time for me not to know what I was doing and it be okay, was that moment in time. And I keep kicking myself about that. And now I find myself in a new situation where I'm much more mature and I understand that I need to do that. And I haven't been. You know, I'm working on getting into the media industry, and I'm surrounded by guys that I have personal relationships with. I've met them. You know, we hang out, we break bread sometimes, we go out together, you know, and it's like, yo, Tristan, just ask for help, bro. And sometimes that's like my biggest stumbling block. But this year, I'm like, fuck it. I'm just gonna ask. I'm just gonna put myself out there. What's the worst that's gonna happen? They say no, or they don't want to help me, or they don't respond. And in which case, there's nothing lost there, you know? But I always tell people this, is like, you'd be surprised by how many people want to help. Successful people, how many people that have made it that want to give that knowledge, but you know, sometimes people just don't ask. So this year, I'm leaning on my network. I'm building my network. I'm gonna hit you up. I'm gonna ask you for help. You know, and if I do, it's because I know, like, respect, and want to be in a position like you, want to create the life that I envision when I close my eyes and I go to bed at night. And I also have to remind myself that it's for the greater good. You know, what I'm building is not selfishly for myself. It's to help a lot of other players, you know? So, yeah. I gotta make it happen this year.